live. Let's go. Because that's
We're live.
That's one of the I'll wait for this to. There we go. Right. Boosh. Boosh. There we go. It is booshed. Right. We're live. It's a Saturday. And well, it's a Saturday when we're streaming this because I couldn't do this yesterday, but I'm doing it today. But just to round off the conversation we were having, Mike, just before I hit the go live button, that is actually quite smart and intelligent because that's one of the things that that's one of the drawbacks of the way that me and Chris do it when we go at 6 a.m. is the fact your body is still quite cold, whereas if you do it later in the day, you'll find things better, essentially.
Yeah. Essentially, I've warmed myself up for the day.
Exactly. But good for you, Monfrendo. I'm excited to see where your fitness journey takes you. Hello and welcome to Motorsport Manager part number 44. We're going to the name redacted Grand Prix today at the Black Sea. And Mike, are you aware what time it is?
It is an hour earlier than we stream.
Well, yes, there is the literal time that it is, but do you also know what occasion it is?
Race time.
It's race time.
And?
You're not quite getting there.
Super engine.
Woo! We get the super engine this stream. Now, granted, the race is in 10 days, and the engine doesn't get built for 3 days, so we're really going to have to push the reliability. But,
shove everyone on it.
Oh, yeah, that's the plan. Yes, Lee, it's time for super engine. We are going to be there. Jean-Eric Verne's never cycling champion. Good for you. Good for you, Jean. What have we got left that can be improved? Not really much at all, really. Let's work on this brake. Yes, let's do that until we get the engine, which is now. Oh yeah.
Hallelujah. When we look at it,
Oh, it starts with 0. I forgot about the 0 reliability.
Well, we might not get it for the Black Sea, but you did say you were going to try and knock 2 races out today, did you?
I would like to do 2 races if we can, yes.
We'll see how it goes.
Performance, right.
We'll see how it goes.
I want performance and I want... Can we get completion time 5 days after the race? I want performance 7 days after the race. Okay, let's... For the sake of 2 days, I get the feeling we can actually get some reliability. So let's go.
Probably about 30.
And then we'll see where the reliability is. Okay, yup, good, lovely, excellent. Right, travel to Black Sea. Okay, so. You're a drift champion, great, top speed. Any chance we can make some few I've literally built that. I just wasted 5 days as well. We didn't design a new part.
But he's not aware of the super engine just yet.
This is true. We still apparently have the worst engine on the grid.
Yes, because no one else is aware.
We do need a new front wing. Oh no, because I think we need that gearbox, don't we?
Yeah.
If I remember, our 2 gearboxes. Yeah, we need to make an emergency gearbox. It doesn't need to be good. We just need to make an emergency gearbox. So let's just friggin' you, and then... Oh, a quali gearbox? I wouldn't be against a quali gearbox, you know? I mean, this doesn't need to be, the greatest gearbox anyone has ever seen.
About the same or better.
We could completely remove the red zone and we could up the reliability.
Ooh.
So that way we could just get it on the car and we could get some extra performance during qualifying.
Okay.
Do you know what? Yeah, why not? Sod it. Let's just get the gearbox. Get it. No, max performance?
Ooh.
Wait, you want no max performance or are you saying no, comma, max performance? Race gearbox or a 0 red zone gearbox is probably best. Oh, what if we did, what if we did... Hold on. Bollocks. What if we did that?
It's not bad. Puts us back to where our current best is.
Yeah, but then, like, do we really want to... Do we want to be sinking time into this gearbox? Because I would just rather get this built faster and get a new front wing developed. That's my concern.
Hmm. Well, either way.
Do you know what? To hell with it. Let's just do it. Build it.
Okay.
I'm stopping the debate. I'm just building it. 38 days. How long have we got left in the season? Oh yeah, no, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. Quality extra boost will just give false hope. No extra. Yeah, no, you are right. You are right. And I did kind of think about that as well. Like before we switched over. So Rob, you make an excellent point.
Yeah, we did have a quali part once before. We felt, oh yeah, brilliant. And then the race came and we just bombed it and we went, And then we got all depressed and went, oh, what's the point? All that stuff.
Us saying, what's the point about something? Okay, so bad news. Super Engine is at 53%.
Not quite ready.
We're not gonna be able to use Super Engine this race.
That's fine.
But
We'll use it next race.
we'll use it next race, which is in Yokohama. Oh, we tend to go quite well in Yokohama, and ooh, wet race. Okay, cool. Yeah, we use Super Engine next race.
Okay.
Yes, good indeed. Right, yes. Let's bang on some tires because we're gonna need those. Right, fit parts. Right, okay.
So what strategy are we thinking of this time?
What strategy are we thinking of? That's an excellent question. Let's give Mick the slightly more... I get you're going to be unhappy, Mick, but you need the more reliable engine. Strategy. That's a good point. Before we actually travel, let's take a look at the details for the race. Black Sea. No. Here we go. Report. 60 lap race, 10% chance of rain. Okay, so if it's 60 laps, I don't think we actually get made aware on how the tyres are actually going to perform on the... No, we don't get any news on that as of yet. Okay. I'd say do as little stops as possible is realistically the best way we can go about this. Rear wing. Let's swap the rear wing. But in exchange, we will give Mick... Mick already has the better brakes. In exchange, Mick can have the better suspension for this race. Because, again, being fair. We are being fair. Until we secure 4th in the championship. Then we need to yeet the book at Mick. And then, you know, he'll get his points.
Bit harsh for him.
Well, no, because I trust Mick to catch the book.
Yeah, but... You need to lead with that, because otherwise Lee and Vicky will believe that we're trying to injure Schumacher.
Yes, of course, yes. How could I be so foolish? Right, so what we got left? We got Black Sea, Yokohama, Phoenix, Rio de Janeiro, and Doha. Okay. Confidence! So, gearbox... and front wing. That is what is left to develop this season. Well, we've already got the gearbox being developed, so it is literally then just a front wing. Yes.
Around 12 out of 16 already.
Yeah, and then we will get on to next season in the near future, and then get through as much of it as possible before F1 Manager 2022 comes out.
Hmm.
The officially licensed Frontier development game. Oh, what is this? System update? I will do this system update. Thank you very much. Cool. Right. Hamilton. Mick Schumacher. Do we have qu'est-ce que c'est bon à la von setup? Oui. Ah no. Wait. Black Sea. Yes. Yes. I keep forgetting to save updated setups, but it's fine. We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about anything. Yo, what if, hear me out, I did something real dumb, and to rattle through this as quick as possible, we started simulating practice. What's the worst that could happen?
It doesn't give us... It puts us on different tyres that we're never going to use.
I mean, I see your point. I do. I genuinely do. But, you know, we can rattle through this quickly. Though, to be fair, right now, I don't think we could afford to simulate practice. If we were in a stronger position, then yeah, by all means. I think what we're going to need to do as well is we're going to need to strongly consider our financial situation after we get our payouts for this season. And we're going to need to invest more in the old HQ because we've just dipped under the 20 million with the gearbox. So we're going to probably be let down to around 15 million by the end of the season. But obviously after
10 million at worst.
Yeah, after we build the car and figure out what our financial situation is, we can then take a look at our HQ, I think.
Agreed.
And get it to be a bit better. Schumacher, a second off Hamilton. That's really not too bad, all things considered. And then Leclerc goes fast and Cassidy goes fast. You know. Par for the course at this rate. Par for the course. But we're just getting our knowledge. We're running our programs. Doing everything we need to do. No F1 this weekend, and I'm sad about it.
Oh.
I feel like we're back to the point of where it was the winter, and I was like, well, what do I do with my weekend now?
You know what you did on your weekend.
Yeah,
You play video games.
I played video games and waited for the Formula 1.
Yes.
But now, like, the Formula 1's back, but it's not back.
It's next week, isn't it?
It is next week.
At 6 o'clock in the morning over here.
Oh, yeah. 6 a.m. Australian Grand Prix. I've been doing it for years now. My body's ready.
Yeah, I'm going to set my alarm clock. Well, 5:30.
I was going to say, I wager you won't wake up.
No. My body can be random at times, but if I set an alarm clock, then it'll be dead on time. I'll roll out of bed. I'll put the computer on.
Make
myself a coffee.
Yep.
Some breakfast. And I shall watch the F1 in my pajamas and
I can see it now. You'll all be kind of like dozy-eyed and all like, oh man, this is early. And then meanwhile, I'll be like, lights out and away we go. I'll be so hyped.
in fact I will prove a point. I'll even make sure I'm on Discord.
Ooh.
So you can hear early morning me. Being very, very tired.
I remember Saudi Arabia. You and Lee heard how passionate I was getting about my Formula 1. The fact those marshals running down the track, no, it's just a yellow flag.
Yeah. No, that was ridiculous. I mean,
it's like put the safety car out.
Yeah, they bring the safety car out for tiny bits of debris on the track, but a car in the pit lane.
Yeah, blocking the pit entry.
Blocking the pit lane Oh yeah, just get the marshals out and push it. Oh yeah, sounds really safe. Well done.
I became Madge. I was Madge.
You was infuriated. You were ready to fight for
I was
proletariat. You were ready to
passionately...
bring down the bourgeois.
Yeah, I was passionately declaring the need for a safety car.
Yeah.
Because if there had been a true safety car, Charles Leclerc might have won the race. I don't know. In fact, do you know, I think Charles Leclerc would have won that race if there wasn't a yellow flag on the lap that he was closest to Verstappen. Because he was half a second behind going across the start-finish line, but there was a yellow flag and DRS got disabled. Oh, sorry, not DRS got disabled, but like he couldn't like overtake because...
Yeah.
Okay, so the mediums won't quite do the race distance for Hamilton, so I think, yeah, soft tyres. Soft tyres are the way to go. Right, come into the bits, Nicholas. Nicholas von Schumacher, if that is your real name. Which I assume it is.
That or it's von Schnee.
Schnee.
Schnee!
Right, we're going to get through this as fast as possible, so we're ×4 on our quali, not on our quali, on our practice, but to be fair, that's normal. Quali will probably speed it up a bit, and we'll go through the race as quick as possible, because I want to, yeah, I want to get through a couple races. I'm going to try and find a way to be able to do more races per week, because, you know, I don't just want this series to get dropped when the new F1 manager comes out. So... any way that we can incorporate that.
Yeah, okay. Speaking of all pit stops and whatnot, I will, just for the stream, I've already told you this, Simon, but I got new tyres today.
Yeah, my man's got 4 new tyres, quicker than Valtteri Bottas got 4 new tyres.
Yep, 20 minutes. Now, yeah, I got lucky. I got there, pretty much empty, so I was able to get straight in, and, yeah. After a bit of fiddling about to find the wheel lock bolt key thing, because
what's a majig?
Yeah. So when you get a car, you'll notice that there's one bolt on your tyres that looks different to the rest. That is essentially a unique bolt that stops anyone from just pinching your tyres. Pardon me.
I did not know this.
Yes.
I was actually blissfully unaware of this information.
Neither did I. So I had no idea what he was on about. If I had the bolt kit, is it? Huh? Thankfully, he found it. Turns out it was I don't know if you've seen it, but in my ashtray I had this metal knob, basically, and turns out that is the key for the wheel locks.
The more you know.
Yeah, because each one is different. It's like a fingerprint. So you can't simply buy a new one if you lose it. So if you lose that, good luck getting those tyres off.
Yeah, have fun.
But anyway, got that. Got the tyres off, although he had a wee bit of trouble getting one of the tyres off, because the person who ever changed that tyre before, and it's most likely before I bought the car, overcompensated when tightening them. So
I love a good bit of overcompensation.
So his method was to introduce a bit of shock to the bolt in order to get it loose. And by shock, I mean a hammer.
I was going to say, did he, it's like when I say, did he force an unexpected reset of the device? By the sounds of it, yes, he did. Yes,
and it worked. But, yeah, changed tyres, no problem. And then, as I was paying, he told me that I came in at the perfect time because one of my tyres was falling apart, basically. And you remember when I mentioned, I think a couple of streams ago, that I could feel my car vibrating slightly.
Right.
At higher speeds. Yeah, that was the reason.
So essentially what I'm hearing is you were maybe a couple long motorway trips away from a violent accident.
Yes.
That's not what you want.
Yeah, especially if... And he said it was a good thing I went to got the tyres changed when I did, especially with that over tightened tyre, because Mr. RN RSC or AA man probably wouldn't have the right wrench in order to loosen that particular bolt. Otherwise, it'd been stuck there for a very long time.
Longer than Mercedes.
Yep.
I was still like, when you actually sit and think about it, the 2021 season had just some of the most ridiculous things happen. You had the frayed wheel nut on the Mercedes, which meant Bottas retired from Monaco. You had Hamilton essentially start a race on his own. You had the level on points going into the final race.
Yeah, you had the drowned race.
Yeah, you had a race
cancelled.
essentially get cancelled because it was too wet. Obviously, Hamilton's 100 wins is like iconic. Like 100 wins. There are some F1 drivers who don't even start 100 races, and he's won 100. It's madness. Oh yeah.
What else we had? We had the controversial end to it as well.
There was the ending to the season. What was it? You had Ocon as a first-time race winner.
I might have missed that one. I think that was when I got put back onto working the weekends.
That was the Hungarian Grand Prix where Bottas went bowling at the start and took out both. He took out Lando Norris and both Red Bulls.
Wow.
So, yup. Good old-
Strike.
Yeah, pretty much. Obviously,
Wrong game, Bottas.
The introduction of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, which went down a treat, because Saudi Arabia, and crashes and DRS nonsense. But to be fair, we saw that carry on into this year.
Yeah. Although very clever DRS nonsense.
Clever DRS nonsense, but DRS nonsense nonetheless.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was an exciting and crazy time. And this year seems no different.
This year is Forza Ferrari.
Forza Ferrari!
I am a conductor on the Ferrari hype train. God, I want it so much.
I'm the guy who walks around with a trolley offering tea.
Anything
from the trolley, dears?
Why am I imagining you in like a little pinny now and just
Exactly.
Oh god, it's a horrifying concept. Right, let's go.
Basically, just imagine me disguised as an old lady.
You've just got that typical detective kit. And you between carriages, you just kind of jump under the trolley and then come out again in your normal garb, essentially.
Yes.
Right, auto on, go, gentlemen, make pace!
Including the classical Groucho mask. The glasses, nose, and moustache.
Oh yes, yeah, the comically large nose, and just with the moustache, yes. And your name would be Howard.
Yes.
There's a
and your name would be Brian.
The legendary Brian McDougal.
Did we ever work out what Howard's last name was going to be?
I don't think we ever worked it out.
I thought we were, fuck it. I think at the end we might have said fuck it. Make Howard Detective's first name.
Oh yeah, I do remember that conversation. Yeah, his first name is Detective. Detective Howard. Howard what? No, that's the point. He is Howard.
That is my full name. Wait, Detective's your first name? Yes. What was it? I think we had the one straight cop character. I've forgotten what we called him, but he was gonna basically be the only one with common sense.
Yeah, exactly. And everything was a field. Why is that? Oh, Yuki Tsunoda has crashed in qualifying. Oh god.
Oh.
That's typical
Dreadful.
Yuki Tsunoda fashion. Bolter Rob disguised.
Yes.
We have this interesting alternate universe we created. My favourite thing about that whole project was it was supposed to be 5 minutes, and
We made it a pilot episode of a TV program. Essentially, we had to cut so much out of it.
We did a script read, and it was 15 minutes, and that was just like line. Like it. Oh my lord! Actually, no. That's my second favourite thing. My favourite thing was the brilliant camera work of you strangling me through the letterbox. That was superb.
Oh, I still don't know how we did it, but hey.
It was just framed perfectly. Now, I'm a little concerned about our friend Lewis here getting through. I think we'll be fine.
I worry people might think I have abnormally small arms now.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He wasn't strangling me through the letterbox.
Doing it. It was clever camera work. So
yeah, we were outside. Mike was strangling me, and it was being filmed from within a letterbox.
Yes.
And it was absolutely glorious. That footage has to exist somewhere.
Oh, I don't think I have it now.
Where?
I think it was on a flash drive. That has long disappeared.
I still have a bunch of flash drives. It's got to be on one of. Like, it has to be on one of them.
I think we all had one each, because we didn't say only one of us would have the master thing. I think we all copied it and all had one each just to make sure that it would survive. I reckon in like the year in the 41st millennium, some Adaptus Mechanicus even study it, and he's gonna behaved.
He's yeah. It's gonna. Oh no! Is Hamilton gonna get knocked out? Is Hamilton gonna get?
Ew.
Oh, I think Hamilton's just. Hamilton might have made it through. Just. And even if he has, it's not looking that good.
No.
Our speed is, or rather lack thereof speed, is...
Okay, Lawson might be good, but he's
already ahead of us.
He's already ahead of us, so we don't... we're more worried about...
Well, Tictum's on our lap, but he's not
Tictum.
improving. And he hasn't improved either.
We get through.
Good. Good. Hey, Nick Cassidy, making up for... Did he blow up last race?
I can't remember, but I'm going to assume yes.
I mean, last race was Singapore, which was certainly a race. Right. Cool. Take qualifying. Let's go. Lewis, you're going to do one lap.
Oh, I bought a 1 litre bottle of Cornish Scrumpy.
Cornish
today.
Scrumpy?
Only £2.30 it was.
For a litre of scrump?
Yeah. But it was only that they marked the price down to clear the shelf.
Oh, I love it when places do that. Big fan of when they do that.
Yeah, so I thought, oh, essentially I got it for half price, so
I mean,
pretty decent.
You can't complain there. Did I, you've reminded me of something. I believe I told you the joy of the steak and chips pie that I had.
I believe so.
So it's like an M&S, essentially, a steak and chips pie, where it is essentially like a steak pie with no pastry on top, topped with essentially like fries and some like delicious cheese. Clearly they're not being very well received, because first week they were released, it was quite hard to get one. I got lucky and grabbed the last one. In my last 2 visits to M&S, the whole shelf has been full and they're reduced to half price. So they've not been the most well received.
But you liked it, so
I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I'm in no rush to have another one.
Ah, I see. So it's, I liked it, but I wouldn't get another one.
No, and certainly not for the regular asking price of £5 Great British pounds sterling.
Yeah, that's a bit much. Are we sending them out anytime? Or...
Yes, I'm going to send him out in about 20 seconds or so.
20
Like,
seconds.
there's only a need to do one run because, you know, there's no point in burning unnecessary tyres. Here we go. Go on, Lewis.
Yes,
On the Lewis.
Yes, Bolter Rob. These primitive humans did an edged weapon to personal combat. Indeed, it would be heretical.
See, I figured you would get that reference because I didn't.
Yeah, that's fine. I hope to educate you somewhat. Maybe tomorrow. See how it goes.
I'm just looking. Aha! 1, 2, 3. There must be. There's another one in here. Yes. Okay. I don't know how Hamilton's lap is going.
He's got greens.
Hey, 15th! What a lap! So, I have found 4 flash drives,
Okay.
varying in size. I got a 512 megabyte one,
Oh, that's
an 8 gigabyte one,
Mm.
a 32 gigabyte one,
Mhm.
and a 64 gigabyte one. So I will now go on my personal crusade to try and find any evidence
Sleuth,
of
or even
sleuth.
if it's not the full thing, but like random clips, that'd be good.
Oh yes, if I can find anything. Let's just simulate qualifying. I do not care for the end of qualifying. I mean, that's like, for me, if I have it somewhere, that's Team Channel content.
Oh yeah. And people get to see younger versions of us.
Oh Christ! We are literally
Baby
gonna be
faced. We
10
were baby faced.
We're gonna be 10 years younger in that footage. 10 years.
Oh, Christ. You're not wrong.
It was not put into perspective about how old I am, right, until earlier. I was at the gym chatting with Chris, and they've got an intern in there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just until he made the passing comment of 2004, the year I was born, and I just felt time stop, and I was like, what? What? Nah!
Oh,
This ain't right.
we were born in the last millennium, damn it.
Literally. Right. Soft tyres, race trim.
I think we've had this conversation before privately, but not on stream. What are we classed as? Are we classed as millennials, or are we classed as
We're
X,
millennials.
or whatever it is? Yeah.
We are millennials. I think millennials
think
are
that
up
makes
until
sense.
96.
I never got that. Why 96? Why not, the millennium?
Well,
2000.
that's what I thought. Because I remember bursting someone's bubble and they went, no, I'm not a millennial. And they were like, I was born too late. And I was like, what year were you born? And they're like, 95. So we Googled it, 96. I went, sorry, millennial. Us damn millennials, am I right? People were born in
ruining
2004.
businesses, the economy.
I know. Shock bolter roll. How dare people be born in 2004? Worse, people born in 2004 can legally have jobs. They can legally be employed. I'm so old.
I think at that point they can legally
And
drink,
some,
but they can't legally buy the drink.
well, it depends when they're born. Because if they're born at the start of 2004, they're 18 now, right?
No,
It's 2022.
2004.
Wait.
It's 2022 now, so yes, you're right. Yeah,
I
18.
thought I was right. Right, here we
Sorry,
go.
the whole lockdowns of 2020, it still got me in that mindset. I keep thinking every year is actually 2020.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, this is literally like, this is 2020 part 3.
Except
all
without the
this is.
nice long vacation at the start of it.
Hamilton making a fantastic start up in the 10th place. Yeah, Millennial was from 85. Was from 85 to 86. Is that 85 to 96?
I think.
Is it 96 or 86? I thought it was 96. I could be wrong.
Well, if it was to 86, then neither of us are.
This sounds like a Google. Oh, Ocon has crashed with Colton Herscher. Hamilton up into 8th. I've only just realised. Schumacher up into 24th. 24th, 21st. Good job, Schumacher. Let's see how he's getting on. Yes. Yes, good. Yes, good. Double speed.
I don't understand. Where did they get these names from?
Oh,
These different generations.
Got ya.
Well, yeah, I figured that. But even if it started at 96, we wouldn't be.
I can't believe that one Mercedes is battling for the championship and one is down in 20th. Oh no, Schumacher runs wide! No! He lost a couple places. Oh wait, that Aston Martin's going slowly.
Well, look, Leclerc's in front.
Leclerc leads, Verstappen second, Russell third, Cassidy down to 6th.
I'm having flashbacks here.
What, Leclerc leading with Verstappen second?
Yeah.
True. True. We're going to need to turn our engines down. Right, we need to play the long game here. We need to play the long game. I don't want our tyres wearing out. I do want us to only run one stop in this race. That is how I feel we will make up the time. Cassidy down to 8th. Oh, he's got damage, that's why. Mick Schumacher is... Oh, he's been pushed to the outside again. Doesn't lose out as badly this time. That Aston Martin, faster than us in a straight line. But then again, who isn't faster than us in a straight line at this point? Turns out, you're also a millennial? From what fine age are you from, Bold Sir Rob?
Be careful with how you answer, because you might start like he mocks me. I'm only like I'm only like what?
4 months, 4 and a bit months.
4 months older than you. You treat me like I'm I'm your granddad or something.
I mean, you are a relic.
How fucking dare you?
Well, look. This is easy. We can quantify. we can quantify this simply, Mike. What year do you turn 30?
This year.
Okay. What year do I turn 30?
Next year.
There you go. My point is proven. All said in good jest, of course. Mick Cassidy is...
Of course.
Cassidy fired himself back up to 5th. Ricardo 4th. You were born in 86. You're already past that. Oh, there you go. You see, Mike? You ain't got nothing to worry about. Because what was it before, what was it before Millennial? It was Gen X, right? It was Gen X before Millennial, and before that it's Baby Boomer? Or am I getting those...
No, I think the Boomers were after... They were after the Second War, because everyone had We Won the War celebratory set.
True. But that's what I mean. So was it Boomer then Gen X, or was it Boomer something else then Gen X?
I don't know, but here's the thing. I don't understand names.
Yeah, I must admit I don't get them either.
I don't. Who the hell thinks of these names? Ah, yeah, that is. Because there's like Zoomers now.
Isn't that what cats get when they're excited, or just animals in general, or is that Zoomies?
I think that's what they get at 3 o'clock in the when they're excited. They wake up and think, I must make noise and chaos, and they do.
Boomers are the grandparents. Yeah, the boomers are the grandparents. But I mean, like what kind of like era? Like what period of like not
the-
era, but like time frames, like year time frames.
I'd like to say that'd be the 60s, because I think my mum is. She might get offended, but she doesn't watch this, so she doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Not that we know of.
Oh yeah, that's the point. Now that she's fractured her ankle and wrist, something I mentioned, I think last week. On Monday it happened. Yeah. Now that she's done that, she might be.
She's got a lot of free
liable to
time on
watch
her
this.
hands.
Yeah, unless she's watching upstairs, downstairs. Again. And then she'll dig out the Waltons.
The post-war good times. Okay. So, do you know what? I'm legitimately curious. Let's Google this.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Yeah,
do
the
you know what?
post-war celebratory sex.
True. Okay, so, hold on. So, let's go millennials. Because I know there's like a graph that has it all. Oh, perfect! It's literally what I was talking about. There's a graph.
Oh, wonderful.
There we go, on the camera. So... so the Lost Generation is 83 to 1990. Then you got the Greatest Generation, which was 01 to 27. The Silent Generation from 28 to 45. There wasn't really a lot of silent going on, especially with like artillery fire and so on and so forth. Then you've got... Okay, so I was right. So it's Boomers from 46 to 64. Gen X from... mid-60s to 85 or 84, 85. Then you've got Millennials, which was mid-80s to 96. Then you've got Gen Z from 97 to about like the early 2000s, or sorry, 2010s. And then what is currently considered to as Generation Alpha. But
That's
obviously
great.
I would imagine like some of the timescales are going to vary, but... Schumacher up to 19th, by the way.
I think the current generation, in light of start of this decade, should be called the COVIDers.
Well, well, do you know what? That's going to be like the, in about kind of 8 to 10 years' time, they're going to be like the, they're going to be like the repopulace. Or like I don't know, but like, I imagine that they'll start another generation.
Yeah, that's all depending on what Russia does. Yes.
Generation Alpha. I think Omega is more appropriate. Well, that depends. Are they the Alpha or are they the Omega?
Technically, Omega is better than Alphas.
Well, he was, most definitely. If you check January 4th, 2018 at the Tokyo Dome, the Omega was definitely better than the Alpha. There's your wrestling reference for the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Always got to get it in there. Mike is so lost.
I don't know if you heard if the microphone picked up, but I was just slow clapping there.
No, it didn't pick up.
Alright, but I was slow clapping.
Excellent. I appreciate a good slow clap. George Russell falling back in 3rd place. We're sitting quite nicely in 5th with Hamilton. His tyres are starting to get a bit hot, so we're just going to conserve a little. Yeah, look, everyone else is backing up. Everyone else is backing up, keeping their tyres in check. Esteban Ocon's locked up. Well, he's currently running 9th. We just need to make it to halfway, or like just under halfway in terms of race distance. Sorry, just over halfway, and then we can swap to a new set of tyres and be absolutely golden.
Okay.
No, Strollers overtaking Schumacher.
Are you?
My what?
Ah, yes, you are. I'll just check back on the stream. I was going to say, are you pouring something into a glass? And I've just checked on the stream.
Yes.
See you with an upside down bottle.
Yes, I was.
Yes, you are.
I was pouring delicious water. Ah! I tried some VR for the first time yesterday.
No, it's not the first time.
Well, not like the first time, but like at home VR. Like
I've noticed. I've noticed since CX near me that there's quite a few quests in there. So
I'd recommend, because that's what I tried yesterday. I tried Chris's Quest 2. I had a lot of fun. I popped in there on my lunch break. You know, a nice responsible lunch break, playing some video games. Yeah, like tried that. Tried like just a little like get used to it simulation world, and then there was obviously I tried Beat Saber because you know Beat Saber.
Oh, I don't think I could get my head around that one.
It was
I'm not
quite
very good with rhythm games.
Well, I played a couple songs on like Medium. I was like, yeah, I've got this expert. Yeah, I got destroyed. I then went to a game called Pistol Whip, which is another rhythm game, but it's with shots and you have to dodge bullets. And you get your score based upon how quickly you defeat the enemies. That was quite fun. And then I tried a little bit of Half-Life Alyx, which is very pretty. The physics are amazing. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I now want to buy a Quest 2. And
I too wish to do this. There is a game on Steam that I do want, which is VR only. It's Battle Sister.
Battle Sister.
Yep, it's set in the 41st millennium once again. So yeah, bolters, plasma pistols, and whatnot. All sorts of fun weapons from 41st millennium. And you are a nun with a gun.
Yo. Is that why she's the Battle Sister?
Yep.
Very nice. I rate this game highly. Cassidy in the pits with damage. Oh dear. Nick Cassidy having an absolute howler of a race.
So yes, a Sister of Battle could tell me what to do, and but then again, if I didn't do it, she'd probably shoot me or burn me alive. So
would it be like tread on...
there is a lot more incentive to actually do what I say.
Yeah, tread on me, respectfully.
Tread on me, respectfully, and don't kill me, please, for God's sake. I'm in for everything! Ah! Gets shot immediately. Just for invoking God instead of the Emperor.
Just the wrong choice of words to the wrong person at the wrong time. Mick Schumacher is defending from Valtteri Bottas. Oh, go on, Mick. Defend! Or don't. Or don't. But to be fair, Bottas, much faster car, has already made a pit stop. You know, I get it.
Very willing to crash into Schumacher.
Someone here needs to play some Dawn of War. First game, obviously. That sounds like a Mike job.
That is up my street. I was actually tempted to do a series on that way back in the day.
Way back in the day. Well, if only you now had the means of a new computer and some super internet that can stream.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe with some pleasant commentary to go with it.
I can't think of where you'd get that. No idea. No idea.
I think one of the main issues is that I usually worry if I ever stream strategy games. I usually worry because I am a notorious turtler when it comes to strategy. I usually build my base up. I get my forces to my base until I'm ready to send them gouache anyway. But
I mean, it's a legitimate strategy.
It is a legitimate strategy, but it's not a fun strategy. So maybe if I did do it, I'd have to challenge myself to slightly...
Play a bit more aggressively.
Yes. And then panic when my troops die.
Yeah, I mean, you know...
No!
Troops dying and responding and picking yourself up after your troops die. That's what we do around here. That's basically the Pokemon Nuzlocke. If your Pokemon dies, you've got to be like, right, yep, that sucks, that's sad, but hey, we've got to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and we proceed in the direction known as forwards.
Yeah, I mean, that's... I know when I do XCOM, that's hard to do it when a character dies, because I get too attached. Damn it. And I get too attached to, like, your basic soldiers from your strategy games that you don't have a backstory at all. This one I shall call Bob.
Whereas me, when it plays XCOM, hey, new soldier, presses totally random, sends him into the field of battle.
Yep. I mean, obviously I'll send him into the field of battle regardless, but I would be...
Will this guy move? Yamashita with your blue flags. Command and Conquer 3 beat the total tendencies out of him. So was there a Command and Conquer 3, or was it Command and Conquer Red Alert 3, or is Red Alert like an expansion?
There is a Command and Conquer 3, and there is a Red.
Gotcha. I've only played Red Alert.
I actually picked up the what is it? I can't remember what it's called there. Let me just go on to my Steam store and scroll all the way to see. Yeah, I actually do have quite a bit of Command and Conquer series. I got the remastered collection, which is I think the first Command and Conquer game and first game in all their blocky glory. Then I've got Kane's Wrath, Tiberian Wars. This is all under the moniker. And then I got Command and Conquer 4 for some reason. Don't remember buying that. Maybe that was a freebie.
I was going to say, you weren't like notoriously a buyer of Humble Bundles, were you?
Not really. Unless it was a collection, it was ridiculously cheap, and I thought, fuck it, why not? Could have been.
I've done that.
I got Red Alert 3 and Red Alert 3 up.
There is both kind of interesting ideas originally, and they were meant to be connected, but it never actually happened. I mean, I would be down, because like, I sometimes get way more invested in the world of a video game and the characters than the actual like game itself. Like, I'm not the best at strategy games. I've probably spent the longest amount of time, like Ruse. I thought Ruse was a really fun strategy game. And I've also played the Halo Wars games, but that's because of the world that they're in, and I kind of tolerated being terrible at the strategy game to enjoy it because Halo. But yeah, like, I would love to see, like, a series of someone else playing it who's actually, like, better at it than I am, and I can kind of, like, absorb it all, essentially.
Yeah, with, what was it? Yeah, it was the first, Red Alert that was meant to be a spin-off, or a alternate universe of the Command and Conquer universe, because Kane is in the first Red Alert game. The titular character from the normal Command and Conquers, he's in the first Red Alert. If you're playing through the Soviets, he's just a background character until you complete that particular campaign. Then he actually has lines.
Is it bad that you said that and my brain immediately went, ha, he said tit?
So disappointed in you.
You're not. Come on now.
So disappointed.
I'm a child, alright?
Okay, I'm not. But that's beside the point.
Halo Wars 2 was good. I remember me and Lee playing through. I can't remember if we did it all or not, but we were playing through the DLC of Halo Wars 2. And that was actually quite hard. Hour in the pits with damage, and he's on the medium tire, so that's unfortunate for him. Right, we're essentially going to push Hamilton now for a good few laps, and then he can do his one pit stop. Schumacher, we're kind of having to conserve his tires a little bit, keep it all in check. He is burning fuel, which is nice. Hamilton's setting personal bests. I don't know. I think Russell, Ricciardo, they're going to have to pit again. Norris and all that are going to pit again. Yeah, I mean, I see everyone behind Hamilton is pitting again. Even Hartley would have to pit again. Remember that crazy race where Brendan Hartley was leading for, like, most of it? That was Germany, I think. Blue flag for Mick. Oh, man. I think the AI have definitely done some updates on their cars recently, because I feel like they're performing quite nicely compared to us. Right, so Leclerc leads only by 1.3. Where's Cassidy? Cassidy back up to 13th now. Has still made 2 pit stops, by the way. He's out of contention. If we look at the standings and the way things are right now, Hamilton's actually going to gain 15 points on him. We are gaining... So we're getting 3 points over AlphaTauri at the moment. Because that's who we're, like, really racing for the... for 4th place. And we are actually close, like, if things are to finish the way they are in this race right now, we are going to close the gap to Mercedes by quite a fair bit. Hamilton pushing on. He's actually extending the gap quite nicely against Russell. We pulled out about 4 seconds on him. What was mixed time last time around? 1:18.9. To be fair, though, he did have 2 blue flags last time around. So this lap's going to be more representative of his speed.
Yeah.
And he does a 1:17.2. Okay. Not the greatest, but you know, not too bad. How's the car looking? And mix engine and gearbox are going to be suffering, but that's because he is running the more worn parts. Thankfully, we're resolving both of those at the moment, which is excellent. So, Dawn of War sounds like it's on the docket for some Team Channel tomfoolery nonsense.
Agreed. I mean, me and Lee did do a couple of episodes of the second game, co-op, but yeah, definitely the first game needs to have a look at it. So yeah, that shall be on the docket.
I like having things on the docket.
I shall put that in the to-do list.
I do love a good to-do list.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually got some other stuff on my to-do list. Like I want to do a little bit like a rebrand. I want to update some of the artwork. I might get in contact with some people to maybe do some artwork for the channel. Not the Team channel to start with. I know I want to do stuff on my channel, but then yeah, I'd like to actually get some art, maybe some stuff for the Team channel. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I mean, any streams I do will probably go to my channel, and then I'll probably link it to the Team channel as well. So, yeah, because when I downloaded the stream thing,
Streamlabs.
yeah, Streamlabs, it said, "Oh, what's your channel?" I was like, "Hey, that's my channel." Never. Should I have put it on my one, or should I have put it on the Team? Well, I'll leave it on my one.
I mean, we can always change it. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
It's all customizable and flexible and delicious, and we like it being delicious. Oh no, Perez is in the pits. Perez having a shocker of a race as well. He's about to be has been passed by an Aston Martin.
Oh wow.
Right, Lewis, good stop. No mistakes? 0 mistakes. Lewis comes out. Oh, he's going to come out a juicy P5. Right, we're not going to push the tyres too hard. We're going to bring them in nice and slow-like. And hopefully we keep decent pace versus Russell and Ricciardo. And that should be our one and only pit stop of the Grand Prix. Hopefully. And then Mick, we will do... Right, we're going to do one more lap. And into the pits, he must go. EI, 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 oh. 1:15.6 from Mick. There's some speed. It's amazing what happens when you actually get him to push. Yeah, cars up the top of the field starting to slow down a bit. Starting to really preserve their tyres and their fuel. Or, as I say that, Leclerc and Verstappen start pushing. Cassidy currently out of the... Oh, no, he's not out of the running yet. He's 9th, but he has got another pit stop to make. Because he fitted Ultra Softs on his second stop. Mick Schumacher comes into the pits. Very nice. There we go, 2.7 from the lads. Comes out behind, on track behind Daniel Ricciardo. Ahead, on track of Lewis Hamilton. And hopefully, again, with Mick, we can keep some somewhat decent pace and catch up with the guys that are running the medium tyre. And jump them when they make their pit stop. That would be a best case scenario. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes.
Is it bad that I sometimes, when I get a glance at the drop it, hide it, lose it signs, I keep thinking Dahl from Borderlands?
Yeah. I'd say so. I'd say so. I'd say more because given the fact of like Dahl is, you know, like it's got its gimmick of burst fire and accuracy, I think drop it, hide it, lose it is, well, when I say drop it, hide it, lose it, I'm stealing Lee's catchphrase from DHL.
That's what I mean.
But I think in terms of Borderlands, dropping it, hiding it, or losing it, it goes to like
That's
Tedial
more
because
Tedial,
you yeet them.
You literally throw it.
Right, what was Schumacher's first full lap out of the pits was a 1:15.9. That is very nice pace from Mick Schumacher. Just needs to keep that up. Hamilton's fuel is coming back into check. His tyres are warming up nicely. Everything is going according to plan. Let's look at the lap times. Hamilton matching Russell and Ricciardo for pace. That is superb. Right, just while they're doing that, 23 laps to go. I'm going to go use the facilities.
Okie dokie. I shall hold down the fort.
Go on, Mike. Entertain the masses.
Oh dear. This is like a terrible idea. But it's a great idea. No, but yay, but no, but yay. So, what did I say? Done the colours. Yes, I've ended up joining a gym today, so a nice place for me to do some weights and some other exercises. Help me slim myself down. A stone. That's a good start. Use a stone. And then maybe a second stone. But don't. And then probably build a bit more weight on. But not in flab. Muscle! Yeah. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, that's all well and all good. Hello. Schumacher's got a little slowly improvement in the second area there. Nice. Right. Let's see. Ocon Cassidy. Oh, sorry. Ocon and Cassidy. Oh, Ocon's going down. Into the pit. Never mind. That wasn't exciting at all. That was actually quite dull. Never mind. I think Simon is back, is he?
I've returned. I had to turn my heater off as well because I walked out of my room, didn't really notice it too much, but as I walked back in, it was like hitting like a wall of heat. I'm like, damn, that's hot.
Hamilton's behind Schumacher.
He is indeed, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mick's going to be getting that blue flag very shortly. Hartley pits. Cassidy up into 7th. I think Cassidy will end up getting points here, even though he's got another pit stop to make. Because his pace is just like that much more superior versus the cars he's chasing. Mick sets a personal best of a 15.0. Which is faster than the two cars ahead of him. A lot faster than the two cars ahead of him. Like in terms of position. Actually, what's Ricciardo doing? Actually, he damn near matched Ricciardo.
Well.
That's why Hamilton hasn't got through as of yet. Because Mick's basically doing the same lap times. Oh, there's the blue flag now. Right, let's turn Mick's engine down just to save a bit of fuel and save a bit of the condition because, oh boy, 17 laps to go.
Wow.
It's all good though. It's all good. All gravy, as they would say. Oh, Verstappen's nearly halfway through that set of soft tyres. Will he have to pit again? I mean, even if he does, they've got so much like space over Russell, and then Ricciardo, then myself, or then myself, then Hamilton. You know, who is represented by ourselves. Yes, Charles Leclerc returning. Is he now going to set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix? He does, a 1:12.1. Cassidy exits the pits in 8th place. So yeah, the Mercedes driver very much looks like he's on for World Championship points.
Nice.
However, it's very much only becoming a 2-horse race at the front for the championship, I'd say. But as the races tick on, Leclerc very much needs to be... Verstappen needs to be beating Leclerc if he's to try and win the championship. Schumacher has caught Dan Ticktum. Dan Ticktum is yet to make a pit stop. So Schumacher could pass Ticktum in the near future. In fact, let's go to that battle right now. Let's crank things up on Mick, shall we? Let's get him past this Aston Martin. Oh, Cassidy sets the fastest lap. Unsurprisingly, fresh, soft compound tyres. Norris makes his pit stop. He's in 6th on the mediums, going to the end. Cassidy could get up to 6th by the looks of it, because he's right behind Herta, who's right behind Norris. It's then a big gap to us. Although they've just had a crash. Come on, Mick, you're so close. Oh, Herta's in the pit for damage. He's not quite back out again. Oh, Herta falls out the points. Unfortunate. Come on, Schumacher. Get past the Aston. Past the Aston Martin. Oh, big lunge. And he's through.
Yes.
Good work. Very nice stuff. Very nice stuff. Let's now conserve your tyres a little bit because they have got quite hot due to that push. Alright, speaking of conserving tyres, we're now going to do the same with Hamilton. But turn his engine up because he's got plenty of fuel to burn. So I don't want to fall too far behind Russell because Russell, I think, has another stop to make. But we're currently 13 seconds behind. And I'd like to avoid being susceptible to a charging Russell near the end of the race. Let's go over to Mick, because Mick is having a battle with the other Aston Martin.
Oh.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Yes.
Obviously, that is Evans, who is on newer tyres. I don't know if he's on newer tyres than us, actually. Let's find out. Oh, he's on 10 lap fresher tyres. This makes sense. I'd like to push to chase him. Actually, do you know what? No, we have got the tyres. Let's go get him. Saboya's retired with a mechanical failure. Is he on fire? Let's find out. Oh, yeah. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Smoke, 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 smoke. Hamilton up to 4th. Ah, because Russell made his pit stop. But Russell is, Russell's not very far behind us at all, is he? Mick Schumacher up into 16th place as he passes Evans. Now we're chasing down Visser in the Williams. Are we faster? We are faster. Alright, we're chasing down Daniel Ricciardo, who's been on his tyres for 33 laps. There's no way Ricciardo makes it to the end. I mean, he could, but his tyres would basically be non-existent.
Yeah, that sounds like a him problem.
Come on, chase him down, Lewis. Chase him down. He does a 13.5. Lewis does a 12.7. Is Schumacher catching the Williams? Schumacher is catching the Williams. We caught the Williams by 0.8 last time around. Gap between them is 2 seconds. So, both of our cars are on a charge here. We could gain some points as Bottas pits and Ticktum pits again. Or was that? No, that was his first pit stop. That was his first pit stop. think Visa this time round has pulled a bit of a gap to Mick. Visa does a 1:14.5. Schumacher does a 15 flat. Nick Cassidy, who's now up in 6th, does a 1:11.6. That's it's kind of fast. Kind of fast. Getting to the closing stages of the Grand Prix. Surely Ricciardo pits. Surely Ricciardo pits. But I can't see him making it. I just can't. Mick Schumacher does a PB. Just need to make sure the tyre. I'm sure the tyres will last the next few laps. I'm sure they will.
I mean, the only way it'll last so long is if they had wooden wheels, but they wouldn't be very good at the corners.
We need. Hold on. Did you say we need an undercut to pass Cassidy? We're not trying to pass Cassidy. Unfortunately, while we got blue flagged, we did lose out to Mitch Evans.
No.
Let's now try and re-overtake him. That's exactly what we've done. Oh, did we get the Williams? We've got the Williams up in the 15th.
Nice. Let's keep it.
Sadly, it's a long way up the road for 14th, but hey. Go on, Mick. Push the car to its extreme. There's 5 laps to go. Right. We're matching Ricciardo for pace. We're not closing on him. And I think the chance of him pitting is now very low. If he gets those tyres to last, I'll be very impressed. Blue flag for Mick. Hopefully that doesn't cost us a place. It has not cost us a place. We're fine. We are absolutely golden. We ignore that. That's not a problem. I can see the McLaren. Look how close the McLaren is.
Is it down?
Chase him down, Lewis, with your 112.4. Come on!
Run faster!
This is literally for a podium. I could actually turn Lewis up. Ricciardo's going to pit. Ricciardo is going to pit. We're going to go for the move anyway. Ah! Oh, well.
Okay, we'll just go through them on that side.
It created merge technology. All right, Hamilton up into 3rd place. He just needs to hold on to it. Meanwhile, Mick on a charge. A charge, sadly, because, you know, Brendan Hartley is kind of over here. Brendan Hartley is literally the opposite end of the circuit. But Mick still pushing on. 1:14.4 last time around. I mean, he's 15th on merit.
Yeah, he's got that fresh air now as well.
He does have a bit of fresh air. He is actually coming up to lap Lance Stroll. Mick putting in a shift. Hamilton's still pushing on. He said, are we faster than Russell? We were a 10th faster than Russell last time round. It's the final lap of the race as Mick dips into the 113s. Very nice pace from Mick Schumacher. Where is Charlie Boy Leclerc? Charlie Boy Leclerc! Looking like he's going to do it. And I think with this victory, he's probably going to be pretty much putting one hand on the trophy. Charles Leclerc rounds the final corner for the final time. Ricciardo sets the fastest lap. Leclerc wins it from Max Verstappen. And here we have a long way away. Hey, Schumacher gets 15th. Good job, Mick. Love your work. Meanwhile, other end of the circuit, here comes third place man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? What have you done?
It's okay. It's fine.
Did he run out of fuel? Or was
Maybe.
he about to?
Yep.
Donut.
Hey, it's good. We had the gap. It's fine. We literally just... Look at how much fuel we had at the end. 0.02. Woo! Podium. Another solid performance from Mick. I'm quite happy with how that race went. But it's not over. Because it's a special double episode edition. Hold on. I'm turning my light on. Is this charged now? Yes. I had to charge my Switch controller this morning, so I went to use it and the battery was flat. I was very sad. Because I'm now the proud owner of Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Ah, you got Pokemon Arse, did you?
Pokemon S, yeah. I bought it and downloaded it this morning. I'm yet to play it because, of course, I was working today. But I'll probably check that out at some point. That's going to be like a totally off-stream experience. I'm just going to enjoy that Pokemon game.
Yes.
I'll be streaming Pokemon Violet, though. You best believe that later this year when that comes out. Risk of rule break. No one broke the rules. Excellent. Oh, Mick promoted to 14th. Who did a naughty? Who did a naughty?
It might have been someone had a...
Carlos Sainz.
Oh.
Naughty Ferrari.
Naughty Mr. Ferrari.
We'll take that third place, though. Carlos Sainz drops to 8th in the driver's standings. Daniel Ricciardo climbs to 7th. Very good.
Yes, there's 4th.
Mick Schumacher still residing in 21st. So he's the highest ranked of the drivers that have no points. But we must rectify this before the end of the season.
Get him some points, yes.
And we are 35 points clear of Scuderia AlphaTauri. I agree, Dan Tixon is rubbish. That I agree with. Beautiful. Absolutely bloody beautiful, Cobber. We done a right good job of that one.
Oh, well done.
So now we throw the entire reliability team on the super engine.
Indeed.
Morale's gone up by like 20% on Mick. That's exactly what you want to see. Good. On the podium, add the marketability. Top 15 result. Yeah, I mean, you know, it takes off 5%, but hey, what can you do? We lose because we didn't reach our objective in qualifying. Is what it is. Rick Bruthorn for Formula 3. No, he races for Peugeot.
Yes, he does.
Drives for the old wee little Frenchies there, does he? Yes. Quite. Indeed.
I see.
Nod.
I'm yawning too much. I'm going to make myself coffee.
Yes, get some caffeine in your system. I had an energy drink about 30 minutes before going live. So I'm, yes. I'm full of beans. Well, I'm not. I'm full of, like, homemade chicken pizza and energy drink. But that's besides the point. Loading screens, eh? Loading screens, am I right? They are just the most engaging. I loved, like, old school Dragon Ball games where you could spin the analog sticks and it was like a mini game. So you'd get, like, Vegeta doing push-ups or Goku eating bowls of food. Cybermen growing out the ground. You know, they were interactive loading screens. They were the ones. Right, 17 days.
Sorry. Speaking of interactive loading screens, Okami has interactive loading screens. You have to click on, but yeah, it's either tap X or in PC version with the controller A very rapidly to put a load of paw prints on the screen in order to get a demon fan, which is top end currency there, right there, and or just time it to the standard loading screen paw prints to make them as bigger paw prints, and then you get a demon found at the end if you do it right. Pretty basic, but it's just something that stuck out with me.
I'm always a fan of kind of like just some interactive screens. Right. I tell you what, right. See this Macmillan. I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna fire this guy because he's not got any stats or Ruby. Good old Budokai Games. Then the insanity of trying to win the fights. Oh yeah, don't. Yeah, those Budokai games were insane. Loved them though. Absolutely loved them. Let's keep Hong, I think. Budokai Tenkaichi 3. What a video game. What a video game. Very nice. Very good. We accept the interview with Vladimir Bashmakov. He looks like a Bond villain. Look at this guy.
I don't know. He looks like a little bit, yeah.
Leclerc wins. Yep, Leclerc did indeed win. Car needs to be repaired before we can actually work on the reliability and the performance. Right, sponsors. Here we go. New sponsor.
Euro Data Car. That's a Target one. 18th or above, so yeah, you're going to get that one. Then there's upfront payments from the North Face and John Deere.
Let us math. We will math. Okay, so the 447,000 divided by 12 is 372,000 per race. And the 584,000 divided by 15 is 389,000 per race. Or now here's the problem. Here's the problem. Wait, hold on. Oh, because this is... Oh, no, because Genie's the one where we've got the actual... So, here's the problem. We don't want two that are position-focused, because then we're not really gaining anything out of it.
Okay.
Didn't like the Tenkaichi games as much. Budokai 3 was your main game in the series. Like the branching story options and small RPG part. That is true. That's fair. No, I do appreciate that. So for me, it goes Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and then Budokai 3. I love playing Budokai 3 on the you know, they did like the HD collection. Oh, I 100%ed that for achievements on the 360. Absolutely loved that. I kind of want to go John Deere. Because it gives us a nice bit of upfront.
As you say, dear.
Nice. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I'm going to go John Deere. Give me that up front. Gimme! Where's John Deere on the car? It's, yeah, it's right there. Ignore the fact that you can't see it. Don't worry about it. Car repairs finished. Excellent. Alright, so the reliability of the car, of the engine is going to be... There we go. And the performance will come. Time has come. Time has come. Excellent. Proceed in the direction known as forwards.
Ah, that's good.
I didn't like, I wasn't a
Have
big
you
fan
put
of...
the reliability on?
Have I? Yeah, I've done it. Look, one day before the
One day
race,
before the race. Perfect.
and then we can worry about the performance afterwards. I was there. Ocon looking for a way out of Williams.
Interesting.
Oh, is he now?
He's
Esteban
not
Ocon's
out,
future
is he?
Williams. Now, the 30-year-old reportedly told a friend his time is coming to an end. Never managed to unlock Oob somehow. Beat the story mode with everyone to 100% and beat the arena mode with almost everyone at max difficulty. That's weird. Do I remember unlocking Oob? I think I did. I think we're gonna. I think we should scout Esteban here. I know that's gonna ruin.
That ruins it. That ruins it. Tell everyone what it is on.
So, before we ruin it, we do have 69 scouted drivers. And obviously, you know, we're about to ruin it. But yes, we are childish. Right, yep, we're currently beating our target. Yokohama, 57 laps.
Okay.
3.14 miles, 35% chance of rain. I think they did a weird thing with... Do you remember Budokai 2, Bold Sorob, where they had the... you were like the figure on the map, and you could recruit people to your team, and you could like get HP, and there was like events where you could fuse and stuff. Budokai 2's story was weird, but obviously they were always telling like the same story of Dragon Ball over and over again. Oh, I should find a way of being able to play all those games.
Well, you've got Nagato, haven't you?
I do. There's only one logical thing that can be done. We need to scout 420 drivers. True.
Well, you better get started now then.
Right. Don't worry. I am on it. Don't doubt me. Let me just go scroll. Yes. Yes. The Remaster Collection? Well, there's the Remaster Collection, which has 1 and 2, but I'm also talking like play Budokai 2, play the Tenkaichi games. I remember I got Kakarot, and I wasn't a big fan of Kakarot, so I need to go, like, I think I need to give that game another go. Fighters, I was a big fan. I liked Fighters. There were some games in there that I missed as well. Right, what am I doing? Yes, let us proceed in the direction known as forwards. Medium speed corners. Yes, I'm aware of our medium speed corners. Like, I understand we're not great. But, look, our suspension is like... Wait, hold on, what did he say? What was it he said? Just to keep you updated on the strength and weakness of the car. We're fairly decent around medium speed corners, but we can make some improvements. I do agree. I do agree. But, you know, we need to get this up. We need to improve our front wing first. Yes, engine, much better. Engine, much better. F2 is now running at Name Redacted Grand Prix. With Pierre Gasly winning in the Arrows. That's like half his points for the season right there. David Schumacher has won that championship. Let's be realistic here, so... You know, will we see Ford Chip Ganassi in, accidentally broke the rules. Hold on now. Hold on now. We discovered a rule break with our part. Should we fix it?
Yes.
Yeah, we should. That's annoying. I mean, it does only cost $1 mil, so it's not the end of the world. Risk level on the front wing. Yeah.
I know you plan on replacing the front wing, but...
We need to. We need to,
because it'll take too long.
And I don't want us to get demoted at all. Right, yep, there we go. Good, good, grand, lovely. Right! Now, first and foremost, Esteban Ocon. Oh, no, our scouting report is done. FIA short practice. Esteban Ocon is one of the better drivers in Formula 1. He doesn't have a huge amount of potential, so we shouldn't expect him to improve. Oh. I mean, he ain't bad. Drivers. First lap panic. Ooh. Ooh. That's got 21. He's got early breaker. That's a permanent one. Team player. Ooh.
Well, team player's not a bad one, but you know.
He's not bad. I'll give him credit there. He's actually not bad. He might actually be worth a
poach.
Aye. Right. engine. Super engine is ready. Super engine is ready.
It's the super duper.
I am beyond ready for this.
Yes.
Right. Part fitting. Here we go. So. Right. Yup. Sorry, Mick. But, I mean, even this engine, I'm worried about the reliability of this engine to get us through to the end of the season. But hey, it is what it is. Front wing, they're perfectly fine. Gearbox. We need to run that one. Should we give Mick the gearbox this race? I think we should give Mick the gearbox this race. Yes. What's this? Driver cornering. Oh yeah, we'll give that to Mick. I think that's fair. Yeah, because what's important for this race? Top speed, rear wing, and acceleration. Yeah, because Mick can have the gearbox, which coincides with Hamilton having the super engine, which is useful. And then, yes. Oh, yeah. We will now deploy the super engine. I just want to make sure I've not messed that up at all. Let's just make sure that the parts are where they need to be. I'm worried about the gearbox. We need that other gearbox. We need it soon. How far away is it? 17 days! Are we even going to get it before the next race? Hold on. No! Oh, God. Okay. Well, look, we're just gonna have to go for it. We're just gonna have to go for it. Man, I do not want a gearbox failure.
Yeah, that'd suck.
I do not want a gearbox failure. If illegal parts are discovered, your drivers will lose points and you have to pay a fine. Whoa! Okay. Well, actually, that's the base game. I don't know like, how that works in this mod. I would imagine it's probably very similar. Alright, practice. Yokohama. The Japanese Grand Prix. Yokohama. Oh, we're currently on track A. We don't have a saved setup for track A because why would I have a saved setup for track A? You absolute pleb, Simon. Mike, remind me to save a setup.
Save a setup. Now! Do it. Do it.
No, because I need to...
Do it!
I need to make sure it's good.
A good setup?
Yeah, I need to save a good setup.
Very well. I shall hold out till done a lap.
Yeah, until
that you are pleased with.
Yes, a setup that I am pleased with. Right, you go, stints, quali, you go out, you go, tyres. There really should be an option to produce a part that you've done the research and work on before for cash only. Yeah, do you know, that'd be real nice. Just be like, yeah, hey, you know this gearbox we did before? Yeah, just make another one. Just do it. Because I suppose, yeah, you haven't really got to, like, you know, do the you haven't got to do the research and the spec and all that. It's literally just build. So, yeah, maybe, like, I don't know, really, like, crack down on the build time. Like, still have a timer on it, but, like, halve it compared to the initial development. Or something like that. I don't know. I'm curious to see how it's going to work in the F1 Manager game. Very curious. I'm so excited for that. Don't know when it's coming, but...
Okay.
Right, let's get that quali knowledge. Ratios are way too short. That is good to know. Thank you for telling us, Lewis. We will establish what you like and what you don't like once you have come in from this stint. Can we soften the handle? Oh dear, they're not too happy with the setup right now. They will become happier though. As Georgius bangs in a time of a 1:17.1. Now, I understand the importance of practice, but man, do I hate doing it. I get bored. I mean, it's not like it's feasible to always progress parts and only create one at a time when it can take 6 to 8 weeks for a single component. True. Yeah, very true. Very true. Yeah, Mick does not like the gearing. That's the second complaint he's made about it. Okay. We might as well just finish up the program. They've both got one more lap to go each, and then we can tweak, see what's going on there.
Yes. And then I can scream at you to save us up.
Yeah, well, you know, we're only going to save the good one. Like we need to get it right first.
Well, as long as we save one, then my duty is done.
Exactly. This is true. Right, they're both coming in at the end of this lap. No sign of any rain during practice, which is nice. Ooh, there's a yawn. That's not good. That means the caffeine's wearing off. That's not what we want. That's not what
I just injected myself with caffeine.
Oh dear, Mick hates it.
Well,
Mick absolutely hates it.
Need to tweak him. Big time.
Let's bring... Okay, let's crank those to longer. Like, longer. Let's do that. I'm going to bring the downforce down. Let's try that. I mean, surely that's better, right? Surely. Oh, no. It's a disaster. Alright, let's bring this down. Yep. Big long boy. Give him some understeer. Why have I failed so miserably?
You're normally quite good at guessing bang on, but seem to be struggling today.
Well, with this track, we got it bang on in Russia. Right, go on, boys. Out you go.
You got it bang on in Redacted. This makes it sound dirtier, doesn't it?
In Redacted Grand Prix.
What the hell were you doing? Racing.
Yes, we were
Definitely racing. Nothing else.
100% racing. Right, bring them both in. This will be enough to understand the setup. Aero setup's way nicer. Tweaks to the downforce are great. Yes! Can't exactly improve 2 cars over a whole season when 2 engines alone take 3 months. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard as well because... Yeah, I mean, the degrading isn't a base game. That's due to this mod. You know, that's something that the mod actually adds in, the reliability, like, degrading. So I do understand it from a certain degree. Because it is realistic to Formula 1 that the parts do degrade. Right. Okay. 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 This is this. Okay, so do we need even less downforce?
Okay, keep the speed balance where it is. Maybe tweak the handling slightly if you want, but... yeah, definitely tweak the downforce.
Right, let's bring that into line. Okay. Can I get away with... Oh man, I want that speed balance. I want that.
Well, get the handling to where you want it first, and then tweak the speed balance back.
Handling... Let's try that. Let's give that a bash. Right, race trim. How long was the race?
58 laps.
Okay. Then you have to deal with the existing parts degrading, so there should be either more development slots to run simultaneously, maybe reduced results, or an option for existing parts. It's realistic, but it also realistic to assume that an F1 team wouldn't produce only one part of a new component. True. Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Unless, you know, you're Red Bull making front wings. But then it's
Yeah.
fine because, like, our second driver doesn't get the new front wing and then he can win the race. And then we get the radio message. Not bad for a number 2 driver. Yes, Mark.
And also, going on the idea of developing parts simultaneously, I think it's like maybe have it as reduced results if you don't have enough staff. But the more staff you get, then that reduction of quality and results gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah, actually have, like, your volume of, like, the number of staff you have impact
Yeah.
time. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot
And
of
it can-
sense.
And again, add another little thing to hire people with.
Yeah, because all you really manage in this game, like, obviously I appreciate this game came out in, like, 2015. But, like...
Oh, careful there. You're delving back into our past here.
Yeah, I know, right? But you only really manage a lead designer and race mechanics. You don't actually, like, you kind of control the volume of staff that you have, but just by a factory upgrade. So I think, like, you know, you should actually have an option to just be like, right, do you want to hire X number of, or like on the engineering team, as an example?
Yeah, like, choose the ratio. Like, you want this much of the staff as engineering, and this much staff as the...
And even then, like, yeah, producing
Electricians.
more than one part at once. Like, that's a big thing. Like, simultaneous part development, I think, would be huge. Because, I mean, like, in the actual licensed F1 games, that's a thing that you can do in, like, My Team mode. You can actually be like, right, we're working on the DRS, but we're also working on rear downforce, as well as working on a brake upgrade, you know? So,
Yeah.
I have no doubt that it will be in the official manager game. I think, yeah, the timelines in this just make it hard. Because, you know, we haven't even got around to developing one part in each area. Like, we still haven't built a new front wing. We still need to build a front wing for the season. Even do it using the building upgrades in the mod, like upgrading certain building allows you to have an extra part made. Smart. I like that idea. Right, are we nearly at level 3? Okay, let's bring him in. Bring him in at the end of this lap. That'll be level 3 knowledge on the soft tyre and the race trim then. Excellent. Good stuff. And then we can check out the setups. And see if there's one worth saving. Yes. Yes, there is. Alright, very nice. Very nice indeed. Save. Glorious. I mean, Hamilton, go for a glory run. Just do one glory run on a used set of super softs. Hey Mick, you get to go do the same as well. 96%. I mean, that's still 96%. Still good. You know, we could definitely, like, I don't know, like we could just like knock a little bit off here, and then we could kind of Bepskid dupe, and we could, oh, I don't know. You know, just go and do glory runs, both of you. Light tweaks in the setup. Go and do a nice slow out lap. And then we're absolutely going to give it Jerry Beans mode at the end. What we're doing is we're scaring our opponents, right? We've come here and we're gonna do like a big uber fast lap in practice. Here we go. Hamilton setting offset to launch. Mick now on his out lap. Hamilton's got some clean air by the looks of it. Mick is very much about to come up to some congestion, which is unfortunate, but Let's check out Hamilton's lap here. All house buildings related to the component produce parts for free over time based upon the best that they have developed. Also, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Hamilton's lap time, currently 4/10 down. Where's it going to put him? Third fastest. Mick on a big push lap. It's going to leap him up the time sheets, most definitely. It puts Mick 18th. Good run. Good run from both cars. Weirdly enough, I don't want to do that well in qualifying because I would actually quite like us to, you know, do as we did in Redacted Grand Prix and just run like a nice consistent one stop. I think that would be quite nice. Oh, man. Was this setup better or worse? It was about the same. Now, do we want to go out while the track is damp? Or do we wait for it to actually dry? Oh, this is so hard!
Well, you tend to let them wait for a bit anyway, so that's why
Going out.
I change it. Think of, by the time they get out there, then they'll probably be halfway through that block of wet.
I just want to see if the rain's going to come back after it kind of goes flat. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I know you guys need to go out calm. Chill. Relax.
Soothe thy boobs.
I think it's going to be dry.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's dry.
It's going to be dry. It's going to be very dry. All right, well, we just wait then.
Okay. Yes, I've got a few ideas for my little streams when I do them.
Your wee little strings.
Yes. XCOM 2, that's a given.
Good old XCOM. Everyone's got to have an XCOM series.
Yep.
Need to revisit mine.
It is a requirement for Team Conquer.
Yo, I want to see
Whether
Chris
they-
play XCOM.
Whether they get finished or not, that's debatable. And Okami I'd like to do.
Ooh, that'd be an interesting one.
Yeah, so I thought I'd probably do like a strategy game and then a single player slight RPG-ish. I say ish. This is subject to change.
Go, gentlemen.
It's subject to change to my whim.
Okami could be great fun. I haven't touched Okami since the PS2 release, which was what, 2004?
I'm looking this up. But I know you said you did want to play it, but you never actually got round to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I never got around to a big playthrough. I think the only time I remember touching it was a friend of mine had it, and I did a short session there, but I never actually got it for myself.
2006 it came out.
2006.
That might be in Japan, but in EU it came out 2007.
2007. Wow.
Early 2007. Early 2007. Yes, it came out in 27 BC.
The 27 BC. Cool. Old video game. Game.
The Romans loved it. It got imported from Japan, went through Chinese Empire, down the Silk Road.
Eventually through Persia,
Through Persia, the Romans got their hold on it. They spread, and the burning of was it Chelmsford? Oh yes, the burning of Chelmsford after Boudicca's revolt. But she mainly burnt it down because she wanted to get her hands on it, which she did.
Understandable, really.
But she didn't really get a chance to finish the game. Unfortunately, she lost the Battle of Wall Street. So yeah.
So both Ferraris currently in the pits. They could end up getting knocked out here.
Oh,
then again, the rain's coming down now. So Cassidy goes fastest. Ricardo sets another lap not as fast as Hamilton. The rain has started to come down again, though, so those on a dry tyre may not actually improve.
Yeah, they might get slightly hampered.
Oh, this may be the Ferrari master plan. Might stay in. Delatraz goes 7th. Stroll goes 10th. Norris goes 8th. Ocon goes 9th. Hirscher goes 12th. And that's it.
Ew.
Both
cars are in top 10.
drivers through. Top 10, baby!
Did you save the setup?
I did, yeah. I saved Hamilton's setup.
Good, thank God, because I completely forgot.
Yeah, no, to be fair, we do get another opportunity to save.
Okay.
But yeah, I remembered. Don't worry, I remembered. One copy of a part. Once a copy of a part has been worked on for reliability or given max performance, product components could show that that developed by being created at that level, but cannot be worked on.
So it's gonna be a dry time.
Oh, it looks very dry. Looks like the driest of boys. Let's go. Track grip is low, but track grip will come up. Just get there and get to the Grand Prix, gentlemen. Let's go. Come on. Speed. We're all Lightning McQueen round here. Because Lightning McQueen was speed. That's what he said, at least. You know, guy chatted a lot of honk, if you ask me. I realise I've let both cars go quite close to each other. This should be okay. Yeah, Hamilton's good. Mick is perfect and good. Good job, Mick. Good job.
Good. Good.
Let's just pick up my dailies on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My, just a small little addiction that I have. It's fine. I've got it under control. It's not a problem at all. Oh, Leclerc setting a very fast time by the looks of it. A very fast time. Hamilton 16.8. Schumacher only 7/10 off. Then Leclerc. Yep. That's... Yep. Okay. Right. Yes. Understood. We just got pulverized. But to be fair, I did say, actually, that I don't want to be in the top 10. I'd like to be 11th. 11th would be the perfect position. No, you see that? That's too low.
Smidge too low.
Damn and blast.
Go out and speed.
Oh no, it's about to rain.
Send him out on the right wets.
I don't think that's going to work.
Well, fuck.
Okay. To be fair, I only wanted to be 11th for the sponsor objective. I'm happy with 12. Although saying that, actually, no, because they're using the wet tyre, it's not going to matter. They'll be able to start. They'll have choice of tyre for the start. I think.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't.
I can't remember how that works. Because they've already set the time, and the rain came afterwards. I think it's going to be unlocked. Well, alright, whatever. Who gets knocked out? Hamilton. Well, yeah, it's going to be based on dry pace. Hirscher up in 5th, by the way. Great lap from Colton. Charles Leclerc. Okay. Okay. If only Hamilton had done his Q1 time. His Q1 time would have got him... His Q1 time would have got him, like, 10th. Yeah, 10th. Ah, well. Swings and roundabouts. Simulate the session. I do not care for this.
Big on! What?
Oh, it's damp. Going to wet. Is it going to dry out? Oh, it would have been a case of going right at the end would have got you the most advantage. It is Leclerc on... No, it's Norris on pole. From Ocon, who squeezed the times out at the end from Leclerc, Hirscher, Cassidy, Russell, Ricciardo, Auer, Saboy. Oh, man, both Mercedes in the top 10. That's rare for them. And Carlos Sainz in 10th. In now, hopefully, the legal Ferrari. Okay. Okay. So, race day. Starting dry. Where's the wet weather? Where is the rain? Not visible yet.
Comes the rain again.
Not visible yet. As such, soft tyres, race trim. Soft tyres, race trim. Car setup. Let's get these boys on a set of soft tyres. Lovely, bubbly, jubbly.
I wonder what's going on in the world of Twitter.
I often ask myself this question.
Not much. Oh, apparently, oh yeah. The Undertaker is in the Hall of Fame now.
The Undertaker has now been inducted to the Hall of Fame. This is indeed for true. I haven't seen his, No, they've locked... It's a locked tyre. Because they set their Q2 time, their best Q2 time, on a dry tyre, not a wet tyre.
And there is a robot made of magnetic slime.
Magnetic slime was that?
Yes, I'm watching the video and it's, interesting.
Lights are out and away we go. Hamilton's had a shocker. Schumacher has a great start. Schumacher's down the inside. Hamilton wide. Hamilton onto the grass. Hamilton down to last. Schumacher up into 17th. As he fights up the... Not Senna S's. Well, it's the Senna S at Brazil. Is it the Senna S or is it the Schumacher S at Japan? No one cares.
I cannot answer that question.
Both Red Bulls back here. Verstappen and Perez, actually. I didn't even notice that. The Mercedes of Saboy is plummeting down the order. The Williams of Vizza looks like it's going to have to pit. Schumacher trying to fight around the outside. Got squeezed out. Now he's trying to drag Auer in the slipstream of the Red Bull.
Ooh.
Cassidy collides with Ricciardo. Drops to 6th. Drops to... Oh, Cassidy in pits due to damage. It's all kicking off at the Japanese Grand Prix. Multiple cars in the pits for damage. Both Mercedes, who were in the top 10, are at the back of the field. Ah, I see signs of rain.
Ah, good.
Norris still leads from Leclerc, from Ricciardo, from Russell. Verstappen already up to 6th. As is the pace of that Red Bull, which is kind of insane. Come on, Hamilton. Try round the outside again. Same as Schumacher last time round. Just get squeezed out.
So not in a fun way.
Aye, very much not in the fun way. Actually, no. Hamilton will continue to attack. Mick, you'll bring yourself down to pushing. Oh, I want to get through this field if we can. Oh, Perez in the pits. We've got to get to lap Oh, that looks like it's 20 something. Okay, so we can't just go balls to the wall on our tyres because I don't think we'll make it if we did.
I see.
As much as I would like to. Go on, Mick. Down the inside. Mick up into 15th. He's still battling for the place with Yamashita, the Japanese driver at his home Grand Prix. We push him out wide, though.
Good, good.
I don't know how Hamilton apparently locks up into not 130R, but hey-ho. Right, Hamilton already up into 9th. Up into 8th, so I'm going to turn him down now because I don't want to wear out his tyres. Mick up into 13th.
Nice.
Come on, Mick. Oh, up into 12th place now. Well, this is going superbly. I was going to say, one of the Alphas was going very slow there. Looks like it was some team orders as Mick. Up into 11th. Oh, he's trying to go around the outside. Don't lose out. No!
Oh, he lost out.
Lawson in the Bugatti just found the perfect line through the middle of the two cars.
Yeah,
but
Schumacher
Mick-
lost out, but not by a lot.
They're trying to
He's
drag race down the
behind.
main straight. Down the inside. Both our cars apparently lost a place at the same time, but Mick fought back to get his 12th position into turn 1.
And gained it. Admirable gap as well.
We're going to need to turn our engines down in a minute.
Oh, tits. Who's got the super engine? Hamilton?
Hamilton has the super engine.
Yes, yes.
He has it for now, and Mick will have it at the end of the season. Yeah, so we need to try and get to about like lap 22 with these tyres. So we need to, well, we need to start worrying about their wear kind of. Well, circa now, actually. So we're going to have to turn things down a bit, which means we might start dropping through the field a little bit. Which is sad, but this is a long race. Mick trying against the Bugatti. Oh, just can't make his way through. Lando Norris still leads the Japanese Grand Prix, by the way. George Russell up in 4th for AlphaTauri. Norris is Alpine. Oh! Tsunoda! The Alfa Romeo is going up in flames. This race has started very excitingly. Cassidy, 21st. Savoy, 24th. Oh, Schumacher's battling! Oh, he can't quite get Lawson. We seem to be so much faster in the first sector. But we just can't get through. But we've got the inside! Oh, Liam Lawson just holds on.
We'll get him next time.
Hopefully.
Yes.
What we'll do is we'll...
Hersher is trying to jump our ass. Oh, he's going for it. He's getting close.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up now. We're gonna try because we seem to be fast through the first sector, right? So we turn Schumacher up, and we've lost out to Lawson at the tail end of the lap.
Oh, Hersher's making the move.
Oh, he's pushed us out wide. All right, okay.
What a wanker.
What we'll do then is we won't burn our tires or our fuel. We'll actually like stick to the plan, wait for the weather. Because what you need to consider is I don't think these guys on the super soft tyre will make it to the rain. They're going to have to pit to change to another dry tyre. Now, question is, will the AI be stupid?
Possibly.
Exactly. So I think now it's in our best interest to hold station, just keep things nice and level, nice and calm, and gain later. Plus, I'm also worried about... Well, actually, no. Mick's car right now looks all right. The engine's a bit worn, but other than that, we look okay. It's Hamilton's gearbox I'm worried about. Because I'd like to compensate. I gave Hamilton a worn gearbox. So, you know, we just need to make sure it lasts. Thankfully, acceleration around here seems to be useful, not crucial. And if it's crucial, it burns, it degrades faster. Right, we're on to lap 10. We're hanging on nicely. Stroll up in 7th, by the way. Just noticed that. That would actually put Stroll up into 19th in the championship. We're only getting 2 points, whereas AlphaTauri at the moment getting 10. Long way to go in the race yet, though. Long way to go in the race. Let's go check out Hamilton now. Hamilton is behind Stroll at the moment. I think we could utilise some tyres and some fuel to get past. I think that's our best thing that we can do, actually, because Stroll is, quite frankly, in an inferior car. He's in the Toyota. It is inferior compared to us, and as such, we should be pouncing and trying to get past as soon as possible. So, Lewis, come on, chop, chop. Yep. Okay, well, I mean, we had a lot of speed out of the turn 2, but we are literally pushing him up the hill. Okay, fantastic. Good work, Lewis. Back to Mick now. Are we holding on? We're just dropping back from that row of cars up ahead. And we've got Perez up behind us. I'm going to conserve the tyres for a few laps, but I'm going to burn some more fuel. Right, it's Hamilton. I don't want us to lose contact with the cars ahead that are on super soft tyres. Because again, like I said, I think they're going to have to end up doing a pit stop. Leclerc takes the lead. Hour in the pits. See, that's the super soft tyre. That's the super soft tyre. Perez passes Schumacher. Mick down to 15th now. As Cassidy overtakes, but to be fair, it is Cassidy. Hirscher is now plummeting down the field. I wonder if... Yep, Hirscher's going to pick 'cause he's got damage. That's good. So we're now ahead of one Bugatti. Lawson is still just a little bit up the road, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This is fine. We're just settling into a bit of a rhythm right now. Waiting to get to the rain period. It's not, like, balance the tyres. Hartley has spun. That is Hartley down to 12th.
Yep.
Ricciardo in the pits. Off of the super soft tyre. Schumacher passes Bottas. No, Russell, sorry, Russell. So now I think is the time to push with Hamilton. Now is the time. Mick, we just need to keep his tyres in check for a little bit longer.
Great.
Because we just need to make sure we can make the rain. Verstappen, I can't believe how Verstappen charged up the field, genuinely. Right, okay, no, let's go.
I can. That's what he usually does, isn't it?
No, I mean, it is the Verstappen specialty. Wow, that AlphaTauri, very fast. Very fast. Right, anyway, we're now going to push with Schumacher. I figured, sod it, let's just push.
As long as it's got fuel at the end of the race and decent tyre wear, then we can't complain.
Yeah, we can worry about the fuel saving during the rain.
Yeah.
Right, Hamilton up to 5th. He's got 3 cars ahead of him that needs pit before the rain period. One of which is in currently. That is Lando Norris. Are we close enough to capitalise? I don't think we are. We are going to pass Sainz, though. Norris comes out ahead. So Hamilton net 4th in the race before the rain. Interesting. I'm going to move this mic because it is right up in my grill.
Sorry.
Not you.
Oh, silly me. He said poshly.
We are right in the hunt here, you know.
And I don't have my hunting rifle.
No, dear. Right, there goes Verstappen into the lead on the hard tyre. Here comes Leclerc out ahead of Norris and us.
Mainly because it's illegal to have firearms in Japan. Unless you're a police officer. Or JSDF.
The Japanese Security Defence?
Close. The Japanese Self-Defense Force.
I thought the S was the one that I was actually going to be right, but no, it was the actual, the D.
No. Yes.
Man,
And the J, but that one's obvious.
You gotta love getting the D right. Am I right, lads? Am I right?
Badam Tish.
Right, mixed tyres, they're not going to last if we keep pushing. So we need to spend a couple laps just cooling off right now. They're not going to last up till the rain period, sadly, so we just need to cool down just for a moment.
Although that said, citizens in Japan can get a license to own a firearm, but that gets reviewed yearly.
Okay.
And obviously they check on your medical records for any mental issues, general health that could make you a bit doodally. Obviously, if you've got a criminal record, that's a no-go. You don't get, regardless.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, hold on. Smoke, smoke, smoke.
Oh, that is a Red Bull.
Perez plummeting down the order with a smoky Red Bull powertrain.
Mm.
Oh dear, how very unfortunate. Promotes Mick Schumacher up into 12th.
How very fortunate.
We just need to make it a few more laps to the wet weather period. And I'm just not comfortable going absolute beans mode yet on the push. Give it a couple laps or so and we will absolutely go ham and eggs with a side of cheese. But right now we can't afford to push and run out of tyres. And then we'll come in, we'll fit the tyre. Oh, I'm ready. I'm so ready. Stroll having a very strong Grand Prix. I would like to beat him with Mick if we can. I know that's going to be a big ask. just slightly losing touch with the pack ahead of us. Let's go to neutral. Let's push a little bit more with Schumacher. In fact, let's go high on the engine. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Just a few laps. Come on, just a few laps. Get us to the rain. I think I've got my prediction quite right that it's going to come at about lap 24. I think that was oddly close that I was able to get that.
I think when your prediction goes right.
Oh, you got to love it. You've absolutely got to love it. Right. Hamilton, let's push. Right, Schumacher's lap. What does he do? That was a 1:22.8. Very good lap from Mick. Very good lap. Hamilton setting personal bests. Right, so it's not the end of this lap, it's the end of the next lap we're going to come in. Which might be a little bit early, but I'd rather be like a lap early than a lap late.
Sure.
In fact, we might actually be... Oh, Max Verstappen has spun. And we've actually got enough space between the cars to be able to do a nice little double stack as well, I think. Visser is locked up. Do I want to do the end of this lap or do I want to do the end of the next lap? Oh, it's decision time. Not yet. Not yet.
That's our next lap.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I'm thinking the same. I mean, Hamilton's still setting personal best, so clearly it's not time at this exact moment. Tyres are already worn. This lap be better.
Yeah. This little... No, never mind.
I was going to say, he's already passed. Right, I say this lap with Mick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not quite there.
Well, I'd say might be worth talking with Mick anyway, because his tyres are in the red.
That's true. Let's do it. Let's do Mick already. Let's do Mick now.
And then Hamilton the lap after.
Like where your head's at. Right, let's start saving fuel on the in-lap. Just a little bit of fuel, a little modicum of fuel.
Yeah. I'm not just a block of wood for a head.
Right, Hamilton has passed pits, so now Hamilton will come in for the intermediate tyres. Oh, his gearbox is already looking sufficiently upset. We're probably going to need to do a pit stop to actually do some repairs. Cars are in the pits. Here we go. Stroll come in for... Stroll come in for some fixing. Is he also going to fit the intermediate tyre? Well, well, well. We shall see. George Russell has spun. Right, now is the time. Do you know what? With Hamilton, what I'm going to do is... I think it's worth taking the 18 seconds now.
Okay.
Because I don't think we're going to make it to the end of the race. I don't want to run the risk. And I think now, in the crossover point, is the time where we can make it up.
Okay. When the AI is a bit dumb, then...
Correct.
Either goes out too late or too early.
So we're going to sit. We're going to take the pain. But I think now is the time. Yeah, so the AI, some of them now are already coming in to fit the intermediate tyre. I think now is the time. Yeah, they're locking up and they're making mistakes. Now is the time. And I'm gonna push with Hamilton to make up. I'm not gonna push with Mick just because naturally he's harder on his tyres. So that's why I'm not pushing with Mick. Oh, but look, yeah, you can see we're on the right tyre. We're absolutely monstering these cars ahead of us. Right, Russell is in. Is he going to come out ahead of us? I think he just might, sadly. But that's fine.
No, he did.
That's okay.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Russell did.
No, I was looking at Hamilton for a moment.
Oh, Schumacher ran wide. Lost a bit of time.
Oof. It happens.
It does indeed happen. Right, we need to get this set of tyres to last to the end of the race. So I'm actually going to conserve with Mick now. Because, again, we're already on the right tyre. As opposed to cars around us are not on the right tyre. So even though we're conserving, we're going to be lapping faster than them. As we pass Sonoda. Very nice. Very good. And I'm going to do the same with Hamilton. We're just going to conserve. Because look, he's just passed Bottas in turn 1 like it was no issue whatsoever. Yes. Yes. .29 laps remaining. AI are really hanging this out.
Especially the ones on the hard tyres.
Yeah, I mean, even then, like, they should be able to pit now and get the set of tyres to last to the end of the race, like, easily. Come on, Mick. Come on, Mick. Now's your time to make up some of the time versus the cars that aren't pitting. Especially now that you're in fresh air. Oh, now you're in glorious fresh air. Past Bottas. Charles Leclerc locks up. Is Verstappen going to come in? Verstappen still hasn't come in.
That's his problem. I think they feel confident because past Leclerc, it's a 20-second gap.
That is true. That is true. Hamilton passes Lawson. He's up into 7th. But let's look at the lap times. Like, we're in the 23s with Hamilton, the 25 with Mick. Everyone else is in like 28s, 29s.
Yeah. If this was towards the end of the race, I kind of understand why they'd probably
Yeah,
risk
it'd make
keeping them
perfect
out.
sense, right?
Yeah, to try and maintain that position. But it's not.
No, and the track has now transitioned from damp to wet.
Yes. And in fact, I don't think it will fully dry out until the very end of the race.
No, not till like the end
The
of the race.
last leg.
What was that time last time around? 24? Yeah, 24s. Man, they're so much slower. And they're still not pitting. AI is weird in this game. That was very weird. And I know I could push with Mick, but I'm just going to take the opportunity to keep his tyres in check. Here we go. 9th place pits. 10th place pits. 11th place pits. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Mick Schumacher goes through. .26 laps remaining. I still can't believe Verstappen and Leclerc haven't pit. Neither does Norris. Neither does Cassidy.
Neither does Bobby. And neither does Junior.
Hamilton literally drives past in a straight line. Absolute insanity.
Madness. The drivers must be annoyed right now.
Yeah, they're probably screaming like, boys, it's wet. Yeah, no joke, it's wet. Now, the problem with our conserving the tyre strategy is when we're going to come under attack from someone like Valtteri Bottas. Which appears to almost be happening in a very short moment as we get past Delatraz, who's still on the soft tyre for reasons I really don't understand at all. How's Hamilton's gearbox looking? Hamilton's gearbox still 51%. That is good. Right, Mick, we're going to go up here. Your engine is looking quite bad, actually, so I really don't want to have to push your fuel load whatsoever. Sainz Jr. carries on again. Evans collides with Tickton. That's the teammates. Alfa Romeo crashing into each other. Good job. And Evans gets a 5-second tyre penalty for his trouble. Excellent.
That's his own fault.
There's something really, really screwy going on with the AI here. Really screwy. I mean, what are the lap times? We're 6 seconds faster than the leader.
It's a very strange strategy for the other cars. And has nothing to do with this radio jammer in my...
Very nice. Very nice strategy. I like it. Well, we're closing up to Sainz with Mick Schumacher. What was that time last time around? Mick with the 24. Yeah, good. Can we get past the Ferrari? It'd be real nice if we could without too much of a fight, because he's on the wrong tyre. Lovely. Right, here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to go conserve and low with Mick, because, once again, tyres and also his engine wear is concerning me.
I mean, Bottas will most likely pass us, but we're still in points, so it's fine.
Exactly. Rick Bobby's now going to come in, I imagine. Yep, Rick Bobby in the pits. Up into 7th, and then probably immediately down to 8th. Do you know what? Sorry, I do want to keep going, actually. I don't want to throw away this position. Mick confused by blue flags not being for him. Surely Verstappen and Leclerc come in this time around. Surely. And if they do, yep, Verstappen in. Leclerc in.
Oh, yeah, they're in now.
Now here comes a big question. We're not going to get Verstappen. We are going to get Leclerc. Lewis Hamilton up into 2nd place.
If we can keep this up and we play it right if the track goes dry enough towards the end.
Oh, look at that. Look at how close to dry it's going to get.
I'd say that 2nd bar is when we switch to dries.
Oh, you reckon risk it?
The 2nd to last, sorry.
Yeah, I'm with you. I know the one you mean.
Yeah, because it's usually dry enough to that, like, in the middle of that.
That could be a very bold strategy, and I'm all for it. All right, well, pushing on. Hamilton 1:23.2. I mean, of course, Verstappen's going to be giving it absolutely everything, because he's obviously on a very fresh set of intermediates. We've been on ours for a while. You don't want that top spot on the podium, though. Think of Lewis's contract. I mean, true. It's expensive. But the points. The points. Oh, I do want the points. I do very much want the points. And to be fair, we're actually going to need to renegotiate with Lewis soon, because his contract runs out at the end of the year. And I'll be honest, I would like to keep him if we can, because he's done absolute bits with this car.
It's usually easier to
Negotiate
keep on the driver, isn't it?
I think it depends, because obviously, you know, if they actually prove to be like, because obviously picking them up from being like unemployed is quite easy. Actually keeping them, if you're like underperforming, can be bad. But also as well, like trying to keep them at a fair price can also be a bit challenging because, you know, what if they start doing well and scoring well? They're going to want more money, right? Which is understandable. You know, if you're good at your job and you're doing it well,
You want a pay rise.
Exactly.
And not just because the minimum wage is going up.
Correct. Yeah, you actually want one to kind of show the hard work that you've put in, right?
Yes. Even if it is just because the minimum wage is going up, at the very least they write it in a way that it is because of your hard work, which is what my job did. They made it out because due to my hard work and continuing loyalty. It's very flattering.
And your loyalty to the Empire.
Yeah, I knew the real reason, but seeing as the end result would be the same as I get a pay rise, I'm not going to question. I'm not going to look the gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, fair. It's very fair. Tide temps are really high. Look, Mick, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to go with it, my friend.
Make sure you bring some eggs, then you can cook it on the tire.
In fact, keep pushing. I'd like you to actually push now. Push now, push now. We need some good lap times, Mick. Because this is the opportunity. We have been fighting to get this opportunity. This race could be the one.
Just don't push him too hard that his engine collapses.
That's why I haven't upped his engine output.
Good.
We just need to get those tyres to go as far as they can. Oh, someone's got a flat tyre, I think. Yeah, it was Stroll moving very slowly. Oh, man, remember when Stroll was in the points near the start of this race? Good times. Good times. Pushing on. Verstappen's got this. Leclerc up to second. Cassidy in fifth. Yeah, I really don't want to have to push the engines. Yes, Mick, we've been waiting for the opportunity. Your points for the season, they're all coming in this race. No! 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 No, 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 no.
Alright. Shite. That's the only word I have for this.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We will push on. We will push on.
Not too hard. Push on gently.
Yeah, push on gently. On low, so we're not affecting the engine.
Advance cautiously.
Only 15 laps to go. I know it needs to hold on.
As a reconnaissance mission, advance.
That reminds me, how's Lewis's gearbox looking? Okay, Lewis's gearbox is not looking great, but it's, you know. Mick's current pace is down, and I understand his pace is down, but I need the engine to survive. Come on! I really don't want to have to, like, repair the engine, because repairing the engine puts us out of points. We just need to make it. I'm praying. I'm actually like, please.
Well, let's keep checking on the engine, see how much it degrades.
Yeah, it hasn't gone down anymore yet.
Okay, so... because I get the feeling that red zone actually starts at 25.
Yeah, I mean, his lap times are coming down.
Well, they have to.
He lost.
I'm afraid
lost
there's not much we can do about that.
He lost 1.5 to Auer. He lost even more to Ricardo. No. Medium, that's as far as I can push it.
Well.
I mean, my concern now is, what if Mick is in the position with his tyres at the end? Do we even want to consider fitting the dry tyres? Because we're pushing on with the intent to swap to the dries. How many laps have we been on these tyres? 20 laps we've been on the intermediates. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. I say we gamble on the strategy. It's all we've really got at this point. Evans in the pits. What's the betting he comes out on dry tyres? Give him a chance. We give him a chance potentially if the AI don't change back to dry. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Ah, the engine!
It's begun!
No!
Gentlemen, this is where we clench our buttocks and hope and pray to all and any gods that will listen that the engine... Just not the Chaos gods, because they'll fuck it up. Somehow. Deliberately, mind you. And if they don't fuck you, they'll fuck you up later down the line.
True, true.
That's payment.
Just need to go. We just need to go.
So pray to any and all orderous gods.
I'm making the strategy call in that we're gonna go for the we're gonna go for the dries. We're gonna go for the dry tyres. Not like obviously not yet, but Mickey, you familiar with the machine spirit? Oh no!
Pray to the Omnisire at the engine hole.
Evans has gone to dries.
Prepare the incense. Prepare the holy oils. Douse the engine in. Bless, oh Omnisire, bless this F1 car.
Right, Hamilton's got condition to play with. He can push. Mick does not have condition. Mick does not have the tyres.
Oh, no.
The AI are pitting for tyres. I think this is... It's too early.
I think they've gone a bit too early.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think it's worth a punt. I do think it's worth a punt. Lewis has a full spare lap of fuel. Yeah, I know. That's why I've started pushing him.
Build up as much gap as possible. Hopefully he'll come out after Cassidy or 4, if we're lucky. If he was to pit now, that is. He won't, but that's because we won't let him until a bit later.
Aye. No! No!
Let him.
Oh! We're defending.
Careful, defending will strain that engine.
I know. Well, yeah, true.
Let him pass. Lure him into a trap.
I feel like.
Are you thinking about risking pitting Schumacher now?
I don't want to.
Because that means we'd have to sort the engine out, which will take too much time.
Correct. I mean, how long? Hold on. Let's think rationally for a moment. How long will this take to fix? We can't afford that. We literally can't afford that.
Oof.
Do we go to dries now? What are the hold on. Who are like the guys that are pause. So Perez is on dries. What was his time last time round? 1:27.4. We can't do it yet.
No, it's still a bit too damp for dries. The next bar, that's when you want to go. That's when those dry tyre races will start speeding up.
Sergio Perez is locked up. Yeah, it's still not ready. It's still not ready. I want to see Sergio Perez's most recent lap time. He's about to cross the line.
The AI might not pit indeed, says Balsa Rob.
Perez goes fastest.
Okay.
In. The engine hasn't degraded anymore.
Which is actually good news for us.
Oh no, Hamilton just passed the pits! No!
We'll pass him we'll pit him the next lap.
Right, we're gonna go. There's not much performance difference and we get 15%. Right, Hamilton, go! Come on, Mick! Defend!
Defend until the pits at least.
We're gonna fit the tyre and we're gonna pray.
To the machine spirits. To the Omnisire.
I'm going at +2.
To Grungy. To fall. To... just rattle the brain here.
Right, he's in. He's in. Fresh tyres. No engine. Let's go, go.
To Sigma and to the Emperor can't hurt.
Right, Mickey's going to come out.
Might not be their speciality, but...
12th. Alright, here we go. Low. Low on the engine. Beans on the tyres. We can give the tyres absolutely everything.
Aha! Hamilton's in. And they're out.
Max Verstappen has spun! Well, I mean, he's 28 seconds ahead of Leclerc. Oh, we just missed him!
And Hamilton did come out where I thought he would, after Cassidy, who has immediately dropped behind Hamilton. So, Hamilton's in podium so far.
In the words of a famous
hello.
Templar, you have chosen poorly. Right, Mick is up to 10th!
Who have chosen poorly? Now endured midlife crisis! That's if the Holy Grail only aged you a smidge rather than full on.
Hamilton up to 2nd. Cars are coming into the pits for dry tyres.
Okay, let's hope and pray that we get through this.
That's all we can do at this point. All we can do is hope and pray. All we can do is hope and pray. Come on. This is now literally like full on clench and hope. $10 till 10th. Yeah, it's now only 8 seconds. Ricardo is charging.
Tell him to slow down.
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to have that jammer on hand, would you?
No, it ran out of battery.
God damn it.
That's why they all suddenly came in for the intermediates. Hey, blocking that many channels eats the battery like no tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I bet. It's just a shame it didn't stay jammed for them to not come in and change onto dries.
Unfortunately, I have to hook it up to a car battery, and we can't really afford to do that, considering the remaining car batteries we have left is out going around the track. I think the FIA will catch on to what I might be sneakily doing if I did that.
They probably would.
Just ride on top of one of the cars holding this jammer.
Okay, this is now the final lap of the race.
Glory lap.
Hamilton crosses the line in second.
At least.
The problem is we're not going to get lapped by Verstappen. So we will still have to do a full another final tour.
Where is Verstappen?
He is coming through the final couple of corners now.
Yeah, I see him.
Right, Mick crosses the line. This is now Mick's final lap. Verstappen wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Hamilton going to come home second from 12th on the grid, and at the end of the first lap, he was last.
Nice.
Perez. Perez. No, Perez takes 9th or 8th.
We're still in points. It's fine.
It's still in points. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mick. Yes. We got the points.
What would you do if his car just blew up and he came to a slow just in front of the finish line? Like it dastardly.
I don't even want to know what the engine was like.
We're about to find out, aren't we?
It took every fibre of my being not to turn his motor up. Because I really wanted to defend from Perez, but I was like, I can't. It's only 2 points, and yet it's like winning the world championship for Mick. Woo! Hey, we did what I said what I was going to do. I said Mick was going to get points this season.
That you did.
Yes!
I never doubted you for a second.
I did.
Well, that makes one of us.
Oh, it's time to celebrate with a little bit of a bubbly. Mick Schumacher just brings it home. Oh. Whew. Didn't someone actually do that before? They pushed so hard they finished the race backwards or something? I know, like, before, like, drivers have actually, like, their car has broken down, so they've pushed it over the finish line. Mick Schumacher, 9th place. 2 World Championship points. We were only 2.5 seconds ahead of Ricciardo by the end of it. He was putting in some lap times to try and catch. Oh.
It wasn't enough.
Second step of the podium. We get 20 points. We are now only 20 points behind Nick Cassidy.
Nice.
With 3 races left to go. We're only 24 behind Mercedes.
Not bad.
Oh. Whew. That was stressful. That was so stressful.
Yeah. But we did it.
That engine just held together. Just.
With hopes, prayers, and a bit of duct tape. Holy mechanicus bindings, duct tape, and the parts that are meant to move have been lubricated with holy oil. WD-40.
Look at this man's morale. It has skyrocketed on the podium. Plus 12 points. Plus 5. He did it. We lost a million.
Boo.
But we did it. Oh, Mick Schumacher 19th in the standings.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I have to do research on this. Hold on a minute. F1 finishing race backwards.
Oh, excuse me. I can't believe we did that. I cannot believe we did that. I am so happy that that worked.
Well, oh.
God damn. Gonna disconnect there because that's not needed right now. Apologies for the system sounds if that did play through. Right.
Don't see any IRL instances of this happening, but plenty of people in video games doing it as challenge and what, or comedy movies.
Interview with RTBR? Oh no, RTBF. Right.
But I've only just glanced at the first page of YouTube, so it could be buried at the back somewhere.
Yuki Tsunoda's agent has been telling reporters all over town that you're interested in signing him up next season. Is that true? He's an interesting driver. You know, I'm not gonna, outright say he's phenomenal because
I'm not gonna say no,
but
we're not gonna say yes
no.
just yet.
The only person that we're gonna outright say no to is David Schumacher because fuck that guy.
Grudge.
Exactly.
He's in the Grudge book. He's in the Great Book of Grudges.
And I do decree we're gonna get another new sponsor. So I say we finish off the stream
With a sponsor.
with another new sponsor.
Mhm.
And who wouldn't want to be our new sponsor after that race? Because I think now as well. No, we're not quite at 5-star sponsors. We're so close.
Oof.
Cartoon Network!
My God.
Man, that'd be nice, but again, it's one of those target positions. Okay, so let's do some numbers. Well, I mean, Farmers Insurance is clearly the one, right? It's a shorter deal and more money. To me, that just makes the most sense.
No, it's not. It's a longer deal. 18 races.
I said Farmers Insurance.
Oh, I thought you said Firestone. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Farmers Insurance 13 and 900. Yeah, no, screw Firestone. This is the deal. This is the one to go for. Bam, gimme. Delicious. Yeah, it's definitely there. You just can't see it. Oh, no, wait, no, it just goes to the wrong thing because there's Farmers Insurance. And John Deere is there as well, actually. It's just on the back of the car. Right! That is that. The car is still apparently the 11th best car. But,
Gearbox has done 13 days.
Yep. Oh, boy. That engine is, whew. And it's crucial at the next race again.
Oh, dear.
So hear me out.
Mm.
I've got a really weird idea. So, obviously, we put a lot of stress on the engines in the early laps by running in higher fuel mix, right?
Yeah.
What if
He's just going to keep it cool and then at the last minute, then
What if
push
we
him.
underfueled the car? Because if you underfuel the car, it you gain
Oh,
more
what?
lap time, right?
Oh, well, after we get the choice of putting fuel in and whatnot.
Yes, you can underfuel it at the start of the race to gain a performance advantage, but then we can't run a higher fuel mixture, so it kind of forces us to keep it. I don't know. It's an idea. No requirements and only 10k lower than the finished. Yeah, exactly. Like the farmers market offer was just the smart money there. Mastercard gives us a great deal. Farmers market is really solid. This was an upfront one. IBM was an upfront one. In fact, IBM
Genie
we lose at the end of the season. Genie that's our target one.
Yep.
And this is
Masur.
we were just at their home Grand Prix. Would you look at that?
Yes. And they're very happy.
All right. Well, that has been Motorsport Manager. I hope you all enjoyed that Mick Schumacher finally got his points. Look right there. Blank lines all the way across. Then 2 at the end. And Hamilton is on an epic run of consistency. Japan was Leclerc's first race off the podium this season.
Interesting.
And it's allowed Verstappen to close it right back up. Because you know I said in Russia, it was Leclerc was putting one hand on the trophy. Well, Verstappen's now only 7 points behind.
Ooh.
Cassidy's out of it, I think. He's had too many DNFs. Like, he's had 3 wins. That madness when Cassidy has had as many wins as Leclerc, but Cassidy has had also 3 races where he's not scored. The danger of underfueling is that you can't fight as hard if things are close. That's true, and that's the only other thing that would stop me from doing it. So, but it is something for us to potentially consider. Well, Mercedes apparently even have now better sponsors now. So the one area where we were the best, we're no longer the best.
I guess it happens.
Everyone's got to take a fall from grace. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Leave a like and dig, comment any feedback down below. Subscribe and enable those notifications to be kept up to date with the content that comes to the channel. And do please check out the description for Twitter, Discord, and the team channel. Mike, do you have any final closing words and or thoughts? Or are we going to go celebrate Mick's points by getting absolutely trolleyed?
We'll do that in a moment. But first, I'd like to say that keep your ears on the ground for tomorrow. I will probably stick something in the announcement channel. Most likely a link to my channel, as I intend to start the fight for one of the many planets that calls itself Earth, for the good of the Imperium.
Ooh, very spicy.
As we fend off the vile Xenos that dare attack it. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Aside from that, and if Simon, you are about tomorrow, I hope you join me as I will try and explain Warhammer 40,000 in ways you can understand.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, I should be. I think I am. I'm unsure, but yes.
I'm not sure what time yet, but it'll probably be about usual time as everyone else. So
fair play. Sounds Gucci to me.
So I know you also want to have a good play with our other Tiny Tina characters, which we will do as well. I promise.
I would like to play, so I can actually play the game in Ultra, because for some reason when I'm only allowed to stream at high. It's really dumb, and I hate it. Nonetheless, you've reminded me actually that I need to edit the VOD, so I thank you for that. We will bid you adieu. Thank you once again. Stay safe, stay happy, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.